Yo, what up? It's JSF, and today we're gonna have a look at this Omni-Man trailer. And I don't want to do like a reaction because I watched it already. Like I watched it earlier in the day when I was out and about, so I didn't get to just sit here and watch it like live on stream or nothing like that. But I do want to go over it a little bit. It's a first look, so it's not like a full gameplay trailer, but there's a lot in it. First things first, I don't know who they got as like the face model for Omni-Man, but I don't think he looks amazing, but I think his gameplay and his animations look really good. That is the first thing. I know it's in like super duper slow mo, so it doesn't look that great at the moment. But in motion, in the trailer that we've all seen, it all looks really good. I don't know why they got Liu Kang with Shujinko. He's the worst cameo in the game. There's also in this trailer, there's also Tremor, I believe is the cameo that they show off. Yeah, Tremor. And he already looks like a better cameo. I like how they gave him the classic ninja look. Just go ahead and reuse the asset, just make it a different color. Put some rocks on him, call it one. Yeah, see, Omni-Man right here, his face looks a little funky. But the first thing you notice about him is he doesn't fly, right? And I know if you've only played Mortal Kombat, you probably don't think much of that. But like in Injustice, the characters like Superman and superheroes, they always like float in the air. But like Omni-Man is 10 toes down, my boy. Like he's stomping through at you. Another thing that I didn't even know before he got announced, even though I watched Invincible. If you haven't watched Invincible, that shit is crazy. Watch the first season. He don't got like eye lasers. He has no type of projectile, so he's not gonna be a zoning keep away character at all. And he doesn't fight with any kind of weapons or anything, so he's probably gonna have like average to stubby range buttons, which is why he has some of the moves you see later in the trailer. But anyway, that looks like a standing 2-2 or something. Then he goes into this Tremor assist, which is clearly a summon. Then he goes into this, which is probably like a 4-3-2. And then a grab ender. That could be a special move, or it could just be a grab ender to a string because he does have that meterless pop up you just saw. Even though he used the Tremor as a launcher, he has another string that knocks you in the air. This is just his fatal blow. This is also a reference to a scene in Invincible. It's crazy because he looks like really good on his animations and stuff. His face just looks a little off. But I mean, you're bringing in a character from animation to 3D realistic looking model, so it's a little different. It's not gonna translate one to one. I do wonder who they got as his face model though. Why he's fighting Scorpion, I have no idea. There's no lore or anything there. That's just something that they wanted to put in the trailer. Scorpions, and I really hope that the Omni-Man patch, when it does drop, comes with some balance changes. That would be huge. I really, because it'll be after ECT, which is what I think they're waiting for. Then we have this string, which looks like a forward 1-2 or something like that, which is a pop-up. Then he goes into that 2-2 looking string again. Then this Tremor assist, that's an ambush because he doesn't go into a stance. Then he goes into this string. I don't know what the notation for that would be, but just sends him full screen. Then he goes into this stance, right? This is clearly a projectile parry, but it's a stance, so you can just do it and you go into this animation for I don't know how long, and then when the projectile comes, you dodge it, and then you go into this animation, which is really sick. I don't know if you'll have to press any buttons. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it'll be automatic when you go into the stance. What I want to know is if that move is unsafe. Like, let's say they do a projectile, you do the stance, dodge it, and then they can still block the follow-up, or is it a guaranteed punish? That's going to be huge because, like I said, Omni-Man is not a zoner. He's not a, that kind of character. He's going to be in your face. I don't want to say rush down, but he's going to probably be like a brawler type character. I don't think he'll be a grappler, but he'll be like a up close, probably high damage character, probably not difficult to play. Probably, I don't know if he'll have a bunch of low overhead mix-ups. He might. We don't know that yet. But that's what I assume his playstyle to be. Another thing I want to talk about is Tremor here, because that's pretty much all the gameplay we see from Omni-Man. After that, we just see his fatalities. You see this string that pops up. It looks like it's a mid that pops up. Then he calls Tremor here, and this is an ambush assist clearly because he's just going doing his own thing the entire time. He doesn't go into the pose from before. So the Tremor assist looks really good, because not only does Tremor have this pop-up that you can combo into, it seems like, it seems like you'll be able to go from like your standing 2 string, maybe even like your jab string, into this Tremor launcher, and then you'll be able to extend combos with the ambush assist he has if your combo's long enough to get the assist out of there and bring in another one. So he'll be another one of those assists where you probably get a shit ton of damage. Think like a Scorpion or like Jax or like who's another good example? Sonya's a similar example, but she's not as good as the other ones. I do want to see what his third assist is, and maybe if Tremor has a fourth assist. But these 2 assists, boom, that looks super duper fast. And it's a summon. It does look like it's a mid or a high. It's not a low or an overhead or anything. But something that is really, really interesting about this assist, and I don't know if NetherRealm is going to do this. Knowing them, they're probably going to do it. Just me guessing. So this version of Tremor that you see, all the returning characters you see have like a classic style look. And I mean, Tremor never had this costume before, but he's a ninja, so come on. And his moveset is based on what he had in MKX. That's the only game he was playable. So if you remember this move that Tremor does, it was a special move punch, right? And it launches. But this move also had another version in MKX where you could do an overhead downward punch. And I wonder, and it also had a straight version, I believe. You can do a straight one, an up one, or a down one. And the overhead one launched as well. And then the upward one is the one you see there. I do wonder if you press it in a different direction, you get different versions of it. I think that would be really, really cool. That would give Tremor, I guess it would make him a lot like Scorpion, because he would have an overhead assist and he would have an ambush assist that extends combos. So his other assist, his third or fourth, would have to be really different, because it would be like, why wouldn't I just play Scorpion? You know what I mean? But I do wonder if he has that overhead launching assist. That could be something really good. But yeah, Tremor looks good, man. Tremor looks like he'll be a good assist. He looks better than some assists that are in the game already. He looks more useful than some that are in the game already, which is crazy to think about. And I don't just mean Shujinko. Shujinko isn't the only cameo that gets little to no, well, he gets no use, but there are other cameos that don't get that much use. So I think they need to tweak a few of them, just make them a little different. But yeah, this Omni-Man, man, he's got a couple of launchers. You can also use a cameo to launch. I think Omni-Man is going to be simple to use. I think he's going to get really fucking good damage, just because I could see that being his archetype. And he's not going to be a zoner. He's not going to be a spacing footsies really style character. He doesn't look like it at all. He looks like he wants to get the fuck in, and when he gets in, he's probably gonna just want to pressure you and beat the shit out of you. But yeah, that's Omni-Man. He looks really cool. Hopefully we get more gameplay for him, or we get a full Kombat Pack trailer or something. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I was gonna watch this on stream, and I still might, but I did want to do like a proper like breakdown, going over it and give y'all my thoughts. Catch me on Twitch. Other than that, I'm gonna get up out of here. This scene is crazy. Y'all stay safe. JSF, I'm outie. Peace.